Morning, afternoon, and night. It's CBS 42 weather around the clock. Brought to you by Southern Home Structural Specialists. Now, the latest forecast from the CBS 42 Storm Team.
And a good evening to you, Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum here on this Saturday evening, filling in for meteorologist Jacob Woods. And what we're looking at, some of those storms continuing through the evening. Need to watch out for some of those later ones like we saw yesterday that could produce some downpours, maybe some downbursts with gusty winds. So we'll keep an eye out for that through the evening hours. Tomorrow we'll have a little better coverage of rain and storms. We'll start off dry initially there in the morning, and then with the heating of the day, from lunchtime through the afternoon, watch out for that coverage of storms out there. Again, a few gusty winds and downpours are possible. Better coverage even on Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesdays. A front moves into the area and kind of stalls over us for Tuesday and Wednesday. So plenty of storms, downpours, some gusty winds definitely likely. But as we head to the end of next week, believe it or not, the 4th of July is upon us. It'll be hot, more humid, and little to no rain expected out there. So that's some good news. Some dry weather starts to build back into central Alabama. Tonight's lows, upper 60s, lower 70s out there. Once again, very similar to what we've seen the last couple of days. Tomorrow, many of us will sit in the upper 80s, maybe a few 90s popping up before we get those storms developing across the region. Heat index tomorrow should be around 95 to 100 across much of the area as well, too. Now, the chance for rain will be 60% tomorrow, going up to 80% for Monday, Tuesday, down a little Wednesday. And you can see by Friday and Saturday, that chance for rain continues to decrease there. Look at that, down to 20% there. So that'll be bad for any kind of 4th of July plans you might have. How about for the police and fire games out there? The World Police and Fire Games we're looking at tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., a small chance for rain, but by the afternoon, plenty of those storms are expected across the events here in the Birmingham area. So looking at futurecast through the rest of the evening, you'll see again those showers and storms. Some may continue through 11 o'clock. We need to keep an eye out for a few of those. They will dissipate overnight, and tomorrow morning we're starting off with some clouds and dry weather. Tomorrow afternoon, starting around 1, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, there come those scattered storms. A much better coverage of rain tomorrow than we saw today. That will continue into the evening hours on Sunday before tapering off, heading to Sunday evening. And as we go forward here on into Monday morning, we start off quiet, but look at the coverage of rain Monday. Much more widespread storms are on tap for us Monday afternoon into the evening hours there. So do be prepared for some wet weather as we start next week, or first full week of July. So tonight we're looking at lows down about 72 degrees out there. We'll go ahead and take a look at Monday, Tuesday, down a little bit temperature-wise because of the clouds and rain. Lows will be around 72. And then notice the chance of rain going down by Thursday to 30%, then 20% Friday and Saturday. But those temperatures getting back up to the lower 90s and the heat index close to 105. And that's a look at your weather around the clock on this Saturday evening.